I just wanted to do an update on the shipping heavy things video series, I guess. Somebody was asking what's the difference between shipping a subwoofer and a motor. Well, you saw me ship the motor. Basically, you use the same concepts. Typically, I start out with, if you can do double wall, do double wall. This one is it's a Chinese double wall, which means it's a double wall, but it's not as strong as, like, say, an American one. And again, there's no real difference between American and Chinese. It's just that Chinese have figured out different ways that save money to do the same thing, if that makes any sense. And typically they're not as heavy duty. A lot of the stuff that Americans do is Merkel, you know, it's like overkill. It doesn't need to be that strong, but it is. So the Chinese actually take the time to test and design stuff that is appropriate for their designs. Americans are like, fuck it, just make it awesome or whatever, make it overly awesome. That's the only difference in the two countries is culture, engineering culture. But anyways, this, just so you know, this doesn't really hurt the surround as long as there's something to protect it. I have this bagged up in the small wastebasket thing. I can hear the jokes now. Yeah, Pat, your woofer's in a trash bag. I've actually shipped them in black trash bags, which I thought was pretty ironic because, I don't know, I'm saving people thousands of dollars. But anyways, and I don't like to pay the price for, you know, some fancy thing. Now, when we do like stuff for blackjack audio and start importing total, you know, top assemblies, oh yeah, fancy pants for all that shit, so you guys can make a bunch of money reselling to, you know, dumb consumers. What was it? So what I'm going to do is basically put down a base of foam. It doesn't need to be like wiggle proof because it's going to have a lot of top pressure, but basically what I'm going to do is put it in there, and there's going to be a base layer of foam, and then you want to put a top layer that kind of keeps it from moving on the sides and also isolates the cone from the rest of it, because this is actually, it's fine for what we're doing right now, but you don't want to have that go through shipping and then just have it squished, just because the end product sometimes ends up a little warped and it takes a little time. People get worried that, you know, like I packed a surround one time that I went to like Jamaica and I bent it in half and put it in the package and the guy got really upset, and I'm like, just give it like a day and it'll return to normal, because that's what it does, right? It's made to flex. So anyways, that's what you want to do, is sort of keep that, and also because also over time, if some half part or even whatever of touching the surround, it'll rub too, and sometimes it'll cause problems later, but you want to be able to isolate that. Also, when we're doing the blackjack audio imports, they'll be in these cool, let me show you, these cool injection. This is from Jinlita. So this is like a generic that they use for everybody. This is the 15 and then that's the 12. Sometimes they have them, yeah, see it says here GLD 15. So that's just their generic packaging, and it works really, really well. And I'll be able to just pick a dual 2 or dual 4 or single 2, single, whatever it is, the options, and then stick a UPS label on it and ship it out to you guys real quick, instead of this multi-month delay on each build. Jesus Christ. So anyways, it goes in there and then you isolate it and basically keep it, like, some people will actually ship it the way it is once you pack it in there, but then what I do is I go through the extra step of putting it in a larger box. This is a little bit larger woofer, so I actually want to go bigger than this one, which is the 21-inch cubed. Is it 21? It's about 21, 22 inches. I actually bought some 24-inch cubes that I use, which is about the max size that you can use for standard shipping rates with UPS, and we use UPS ground. So, but that's it. I just wanted to give you a follow-up. Love you guys. Here's a final picture before I close this up. And this is where I put decals on top, and then we'll fold that together. I just happen to use these cylinders. These are very, very strong, both for keeping it from being crushed this way. If I can, what I'll do is I'll put another piece of cardboard on the top, and then I'll put the flaps on. And then again, we will do string tape around all 3 axes, and then it'll go into the outer box where it'll get string tape again, 3-inch wide, on all 3 axes. That's it. Have a good weekend. Love you guys. Bye.